AND operator. So basically this logical OR and the logical AND operator works in something like in English. We can actually compare them like English. So I guess you remember something like this. Let me erase this condition right now for the timing. Color is black, and I wrote something like this. Sorry for that. And comfortable, and it must be, I don't know why do I get this thing always, and it must be correct size. Okay, so these are the three conditions. Now these things are written in human language. They're not essentially written in programming language, but we do have a way to translate them to a programming language so that our computer will understand what we are trying to do and what we're trying to say. So the logical AND operator, we have talked about like color is black and comfortable and correct size. So the connecting part, or these three conditions, we essentially have three conditions. So these three conditions are being glued together, or they're being joined together by these ANDs. So we have two ANDs right now. So these ANDs are used in English. So but when we try to talk in a programming way, or when we try to talk to our computer using our programming languages, then we don't write AND, but we do have a special symbol that exactly represents the AND that we use in English, and that's known as this logical AND operator. So let's change this. Okay, now you see that I have included this AND. So this basically, essentially, or particularly means the same thing. Color is black, my shoe needs to be black in color, and it needs to be comfortable, and it needs to have the correct size. I don't want something that's uncomfortable. So that's why the previous one, AND, was the language that we use in human terms, but our computer won't understand that. To make our computer understand what we are trying to say, we need to use this logical AND, which is denoted by double ampersand symbols. So you can see that I have done that similar stuff in here too. Now there is another one which is known as the logical OR. Suppose you might say that I want to buy a shoe, or let me just change the example. Like I want to buy a t-shirt, or I want to buy a formal shirt. Like you have $20 in your pocket. I don't know whether shirts cost $20 nowadays, but let me just hypothetically make this into an example. Like if you go to a shop and you have $20 and you have a choice, either you can buy a formal shirt with that money, or you can just choose a t-shirt, a casual t-shirt with that same $20. I don't think you will have to use that entire $20 for the t-shirt in real life. Nonetheless, that's just for the example's purpose. So you can either choose one, which means either you buy the t-shirt or you buy the shirt. You can't do the you can't actually buy the two stuff together, which means you won't get the casual shirt along with the t-shirt. You only have $20 and you can buy only the t-shirt, or you can buy the shirt. So if you want to translate that into a programming perspective, you have a special logical operator to do exactly that stuff. So let me demonstrate that. Let me erase this off. Okay, that was about these shoes. Now I want a t-shirt, maybe. Let me write want t-shirt, or want formal shirt. Okay, I guess it's correct. Yeah. Nonetheless, I have used something that's known as the pseudocode. As I've already told you, pseudocode is essentially like reading in human terms. So I'm thinking in my head that I can only buy one single item or one single piece of cloth. Either I can buy the t-shirt, or let me just change this. It's not whether I want it, whether I can buy it, like this. Okay, let's just think that I'm already inside the shop and I have $20 in my pocket, and I have I can either buy the t-shirt or the formal shirt. So in here, the or essentially means you can buy one single stuff. You can't buy both the stuff. So we are actually telling, or we are trying to read this in our human language, but our compiler won't understand that. To make our compiler understand, or to make our machine or our computer understand what we are trying to refer to, we will have to use the logical OR operator. Now the logical OR operator uses the pipe operator. The pipe operator looks something like this. So you will have to use this pipe operator to mean OR. So this essentially means the same thing as the OR in English. I guess I made a mistake. Buy t-shirt or buy formal shirt. So if you want to buy a t-shirt, then you won't be able to buy the formal shirt. If you want to buy the formal shirt, then you won't be able to buy the t-shirt. I guess you're quite familiar with how the logical AND and the logical OR operator works.